7 Golden Rules to Destroy Her Ego, Become a High-Value Man. Introduction. Gentlemen, have you ever felt like you're being played, manipulated, or undervalued in your relationship? If so, it's time to take control. Women are naturally drawn to men who know their worth. If you put her on a pedestal, she'll look down on you. But when you position yourself as the prize, everything changes. Today, I'll share with you 7 golden rules to destroy her ego and make sure you never chase again. Let's dive in. Rule number 1. Don't act excited. Make her feel she's not good enough. Women crave validation. This is a fundamental psychological truth. The moment you act overly eager, showering her with attention, she subconsciously sees you as lower value. This isn't because she is intentionally manipulative. It's simply human nature. People tend to appreciate what they must work for. When something comes too easily, it loses its worth. Instead of putting her above you, stay indifferent, be cool, collected, and make her work for your attention. Give just enough engagement to spark her curiosity, but never so much that she feels she has completely won you over. This delicate balance is what keeps the tension alive, ensuring that she remains intrigued and invested in you. Remember, the most attractive men are the ones who make women question their own worth. This isn't about being cruel or playing mind games. It's about maintaining an air of mystery and self-respect. If she feels like she has already won you over with minimal effort, she will start losing interest. Attraction thrives on challenge and anticipation. Keep her chasing by being a man of value, someone who is desirable and not easily won over. Think about it. Why do people idolize celebrities, leaders, or those who appear to have options? It's because they carry an aura of confidence and exclusivity. If you act too eager, you strip yourself of that aura. So, next time you interact with a woman, be mindful of how you present yourself. Be engaging but not overly available. Confident but not desperate. This is how you keep her intrigued and ensure that she sees you as the prize, rather than the other way around. Rule number 2. Don't show interest in just sleeping with her. A desperate man is a weak man. If she senses that your only goal is to get her into bed, she immediately gains the upper hand. Her ego inflates because she knows she has you hooked. It's human nature. People desire what seems just out of reach. If you make it clear that you're willing to do anything for intimacy, you lose your value in her eyes. Instead, flip the script. Show self-restraint. Demonstrate control over your desires and act as if you have options, as if she is not your only choice. When a woman sees that you're not desperately seeking her validation, she will begin to wonder why. She will question what makes you different from other men who instantly chase after her. Women chase what they can't fully have. This is why high-value men are always in demand. They radiate an air of mystery and confidence that draws people in. When she sees you as a man with standards, a man who doesn't just fall for her physical appeal but evaluates her as a person, she will crave your validation even more. Think about the men women admire the most. They are not the ones who beg for attention. They are the ones who hold their ground, who command respect through their actions. Be that man. Hold yourself to a higher standard, and you will naturally become more desirable. Let her feel that she has to earn your attention, not the other way around. Rule number 3. Dress well in public. Steal the attention. The moment you start looking your best, she realizes she's not the only one being admired. This subtle shift in perception changes everything. When you present yourself as a man of style, confidence, and presence, you command respect, not just from women but from everyone around you. Dressing well is not just about wearing expensive clothes. It's about carrying yourself with poise, knowing what works for you, and maintaining an aura of self-assuredness that naturally draws people in. A well-dressed man shifts the dynamic in any social setting. Suddenly, she's no longer the center of attention. You are. And when you stand out, people notice, including other women. She starts seeing you in a different light, realizing that you are a man of value, someone who can attract others just as easily as she does. This challenges her ego, making her rethink her position in your life. Her ego takes a hit because now she sees competition, and competition fuels desire. When she knows that other people find you attractive and desirable, she becomes more invested in keeping you. This is how you subtly shift the power dynamic in your favor, by demonstrating that you are a high-value man who doesn't need to chase, because attraction naturally gravitates towards you. Think about the most influential and charismatic men in history. They weren't just admired for their words, but for how they carried themselves. Their presence alone was enough to command attention. Adopt this mindset, dress with intention, and watch as the way people, especially women, respond to you begins to change. Rule number 4. Look at other women. Create subtle competition. A woman wants a man that other women want. If she feels like she has all your attention without effort, she starts taking it for granted. This is human nature. People tend to value what is scarce and work harder to maintain what they fear losing. When she sees you noticing other attractive women, it keeps her on edge and reminds her that she is not your only option. This isn't about disrespect. It's about maintaining a sense of self-worth and making her realize that you are a high-value man with choices. Women are naturally drawn to men who appear desirable to others. It signals that you have qualities worth competing for, making you even more attractive in her eyes. When you subtly acknowledge other women's attractiveness, you are reinforcing your confidence and non-neediness. It forces her to step up and actively work to keep your attention rather than expecting it to be handed to her. This subtle shift in dynamics reignites the spark, making her more invested in you and more appreciative of the attention you give her. Instead of feeling like she has secured you without effort, she will continuously strive to win you over, keeping the excitement and attraction alive. Rule number 5. Never get jealous. Stay unshaken. When she flirts with other guys or tries to make you jealous, most men react emotionally, getting upset, acting possessive, or trying to prove their worth. But that's exactly what she wants. This is often a subconscious test of your confidence and emotional stability. She wants to see if you'll break, if you'll question your own value, or if you'll give her more power in the relationship. Instead, stay calm, laugh it off, show her that you are completely unaffected. This communicates unshakable confidence and reinforces that you are the prize. A woman respects a man who knows he's irreplaceable, someone who doesn't feel the need to compete for attention. When you don't fall into the jealousy trap, she starts to realize that you are secure in your worth and that she should be the one proving herself to you. This power shift keeps the attraction alive, making her work harder to gain your validation and keep your attention. Rule number 6. Control the emotional roller coaster. Keep her guessing. Women crave emotional highs and lows. It keeps them invested. If you're too predictable, she gets bored. The key is to maintain a balance between warmth and detachment. Sometimes, be affectionate, make her feel special, and give her your attention. Other times, pull back, focus on yourself, and let her wonder what's on your mind. This isn't about playing games. It's about maintaining the mystery. A woman should never feel like she completely has you figured out. If she knows exactly how you'll respond in every situation, the excitement fades. But when you keep her guessing, when she doesn't know whether today will be full of passion or challenge, you create an addictive emotional experience. She becomes more engaged, more interested, and more eager to seek your approval. This emotional push and pull fuels attraction and keeps her invested in winning your attention. Rule number 7. Subtly challenge her worldview. Become irreplaceable. The biggest mistake men make is agreeing with everything just to stay on her good side. That makes you forgettable. Instead, challenge her opinions, spark debates, and make her think. Women respect men who have their own thoughts and beliefs. When she sees that you are not easily swayed by her, she views you as an intellectual challenge, someone she has to prove herself to. The result? She values your presence more because you stimulate her mind, not just her emotions. Final thoughts. A high-value man is never a follower. He does not seek approval. He makes women work for his attention, not the other way around. When you apply these 7 rules, you'll notice a shift. She'll start treating you with more respect, admiration, and desire. You're not there to boost her ego. You're there to live on your terms and let her prove she deserves you. Remember, the moment you stop chasing, you become the man she chases. Now, go out and own your value.